So what's going on in the real estate market in the Capital District? Hi everyone, my name is Willie Miranda with Miranda Real Estate Group, and I'm here with Robin O'Brien.
Hi everyone.
And Robin and I were just talking about what's going on in the marketplace, and I just got the October numbers that came through, and I just wanted to share a couple key indicators with you. Wanted to start off with new listings. Actually, new listings last year at this time, we had about 13,700 homes for sale. This year is about 11,822. So we're actually down 13%, Robin, right?
Wow.
And that's one of the things that we've noticed out there is that inventory is still pretty tight. We're still in a seller's market. Second indicator on here is closed sales. As a result of our inventory being down, sales last year at this time was about 10,699. This year is about 9,340. So that's closed sales are down actually 12.7%. What else do we have on there? Average sales price. Good news for sellers. Average sales price went from $295,000 to over $326,000. And Robin, you've been talking about the same thing where we've seen the actual price increase very gradually this past year. And a lot of that's because of shortage of inventory and supply and demand, which is so important. But with that, about 10% increase on actual average sales price. And then the last piece on here is the percentage list to sales ratio, meaning what a home sold listed for and what it actually sold for. So for an example, if you had a house that you put on the market for $300,000, it's going to probably sell for $300,000 or a little bit more if it's priced right. And that's one of the big things that we talk about all the time is that if you don't price it right, it's not going to sell in any market. But again, pricing it is so important. So Robin, I know that, what does this mean for a buyer and seller? And you and I were talking a little bit about it. I think for a buyer, we were looking at some of the interest rates. Over the last 50 years, the average interest rate was like 7.3%. And I believe that's where we were now when we looked up the most current rate, right?
Yeah.
7.3% or so. So still a great time to buy. If you're a buyer, again, it's not 3% or 4%. And I don't know if we'll ever see those rates again. But the good news is that it's still only 7%. And I think for a buyer, if you're looking to buy a home, there's a lot of buyers that are out there that are out of the market now. So there's not as many buyers because they can't afford, say, 7%, but they were qualified at, say, 3 or 4. So with that, gives you an opportunity to see more properties. What do you mean for a seller? I think right now is a great time to sell your home. And a reason for that is because it's supply and demand. I did a search, Robin, yesterday in an area, Scotia Glenville, and at a certain price point, there was no homes for sale. Absolutely no homes for sale.
Lack of inventory, yeah.
Yeah, inventory is down, and this is a great opportunity for sellers to put your houses on the market now versus wait for a spring market. Because when you wait for a spring market, so is everyone else, right? And there's so many more homes that are for sale at that point.
Competing a lot more.
Exactly. So you don't want to compete against all these other properties. You want to put your house on the market when, again, less supply, right? So there's less homes for sale, but there's more demand from buyers to buy. So with that being said, we have 2 links that we have in this email on the bottom. For any buyer that's looking to buy out there and you're looking for a great deal, not only on market, but also off market properties. Robin, tell them a little about what they need to do to get a list of buyers.
Yeah, it's so easy. Just click on the buyer link below. Put in your parameters, bedrooms, bathrooms, anything that you want to put in, and you click submit, and that will go right directly to me, and I will create a search for you, and it will get sent right into your inbox. You don't have to search.
Yeah, but I meant to say list of homes, not buyers, by the way. But you guys knew what I was saying, right? But yeah, so that information goes in, right, Robin? And then Robin will get that information, send you out a list, and then really just, again, through email. I know you work with hundreds, if not thousands of buyers now over the years. And Robin does a great job finding not only properties that are listed, but also off-market properties as well.
And we'll personalize the search for you, for your wants and needs.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's all about criteria and what you're looking for. So let's talk about sellers that are out there right now. The market is changing a little bit. And I don't know if it's going to be at this level where it's so competitive right now as far as the actual average sales price. But right now it's a great time to sell. But if you're looking for what your home is worth, things have changed a little bit, right, Robin?
Yeah, absolutely.
And the market has definitely changed, and it's going to be changing even more going into the spring market. So Robin, how would someone who's looking to sell their house be able to get that information and, be able to find out what the value of their home is?
Yeah, so just fill out the seller link below and then put in your criteria, your name, your address, and all the information. And then that will, again, go right directly to me, and I will send you a report. And it will be an estimated value, a range, or if not a value, right, if anything, of what your home, where your home falls and what your home's worth.
And that's so true. Like, it's going to be, like Robin said, a range, right? So we can't say, oh, it's worth $300,000, but we may say it's worth between, say, $290 and $330. A range is more appropriate in this market because no one knows. Right. And we talked about this before. We can get 3 home appraisers to go out to your home, and you'll have 3 different estimates. So it's all about a range. But if you're thinking about, is the range going up? Is it going down? I know some people rely on Zillow Zestimates, and that's okay, but it's wrong 84% of the time. So if you really want a better range, a more accurate range, definitely click on that link below that says seller link. Find out what your home value is.
At least an accurate starting point.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that's it. So I appreciate you opening this email. I appreciate you watching the video. Scroll down below. Again, if you're buying or selling, or if you know someone that's buying or selling, we can help them out as well. And one last thing, if this email is something that you want to opt out of, we do have an opt-out feature at the bottom of this email. Go ahead and opt out if you're not interested in buying or selling, and we'll make sure not to bug you with future emails. But if you're looking to buy and you're looking to sell, the market is only going to get more and more competitive, and we're going to be sending you some great information over the next coming months on what it takes to save money on buying a home, but also how to get top dollar for selling your home when you decide to sell. So that's it. Thank you, Robin.
That's great information.
All right. Thank you, guys.